sessions. I talk about many things that may include anything from investing to my own company. And since this is my introductory version of my traffic therapy, first time on YouTube, I'm gonna do something a little different. Traffic therapy today. I'm gonna give a little brief intro. My company, CHM Marco LLC, and my shop, Glitchy Visions, at Etsy.com, Glitchy Visions at myshopify.com. So my shop, I have my Godzilla t-shirts. I have several up there that I posted. I sell them. So far, my best seller is my Godzilla is my spirit animal. About 20 people have bought that t-shirt. It's pretty cool. Right now, I'll be on my first leg of traffic therapy. Here on, gonna be on the 605, which is the 405 of the San Gabriel Valley. So why did I start my company? Well, it's always a goal of mine. A lot of people have started their own companies, and I see all these people on Instagram and all this other stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it myself. I kept saying it, year after year. And finally, I got the balls up, and I went to LegalZoom, and I opened up my company, CHM Marco LLC. Why that, do you ask? Well, first I wanted to be Chimera Limited, but someone already took it. So I went CHM Marco LLC. And then I want to start an Etsy shop. So I did. And I leveraged ChatGPT. And I asked it to give me something that's catchy, probably kind of technology related. And fun. I came up with Glitchy Visions. And I picked it. So I picked Glitchy Visions. That's what I named my shop, Glitchy Visions. And then I started with, digital planners or PDF for planners. I actually sold one. It was a simple planner, low key. It was a PDF. You could fill it up. You could print it as many times as you wanted. One person bought it. After that, nobody. And then I had a trucker hat that said 1983 vintage. Someone bought two of those. This is all in March of 2023, March, April. That's when I got my first sales. And after that, it was pretty quiet. I would post things here and there. I would get views, but no one would buy stuff. And then towards August, I started posting the Godzilla prints that I got when I got it from Creative Fabrica. I use those graphics from Creative Fabrica. Bought a bunch of Godzilla SVG stuff, and I put it in a t-shirt. Then also when I get that cha-ching sound on my phone, and it's someone who bought my Godzilla is my spirit animal t-shirts. It was pretty exhilarating. I was like, wow, someone bought a t-shirt from me. Sent it to them. They enjoyed it. So they sent me they put a review on my shop. Felt good. And then around September, October, November, more shirts, more of that Godzilla Spirit Animal shirt started being bought. Ended up with about 25 sales by the end of 2023. Then I created my plants collection. It started with only plants, and some people bought it. I sent a couple of free t-shirts to some people who are influencers, and they wore it. And then I came out with my new one, Plants Gone Wild. It's kind of a play on words, only plants, only fans, girls gone wild, plants gone wild, that kind of thing. And what else is the part of my business? The shirts is a side gig to my side gig, so to say. The main part to my business is I'm funding peer-to-peer loans via a company called Prosper.com. And about 2 years ago, I did an experiment with Prosper. I had $200, I think it's from a birthday or something, and I funded my first $200 loan. Got a decent return, and I reinvested the principal I got and the interest I got into more loans. I did $50 loans at a time or $100 loans at a time. Kept going, everything was locked in. I had one charge off, but every time I get $50, I invest it into another loan. Just fund $50. I'm getting $3-4 a month from each of the loans. I'm getting about almost $12-13 a quarter. So, hey, not so bad. Now for my business, well, I turned $200 to $400 in about 2 years, so I'm happy about that. Now for my business side, I opened up an institutional account, and I put $1,000 into my first loan. My returns is $33 and some change, 22 of which is my capital, and $9 and about 75 cents is the interest that's paid back to me, which is my profit. And I put the profit into my business savings, and then I keep the capital in the capital account, because once that hits at least $500, I'm going to invest in a high risk loan. Prosper has different levels of loans. AA, which is like someone who has a really good credit, no charge-offs, no real big issues. A, B, C, and then there's D, and there's they're high risk, HH. The high risk loans, these people probably have a lot of charge-off, bad credit, but they're super high interest, like almost 33%. And they probably got denied by other banks, so they went to Prosper. And Prosper is one of the biggest peer-to-peer lending companies out there. So I did a B loan, which is moderate, and I'm getting what I'm getting. It's locked in for 3 years. I believe the person is like a mechanic or something. So it's about I think it's a $3,000 loan. I funded $1,000 out of it. The guy's paying $66 a month, so I'm getting half of what is being paid. Now the company does charge a 1%, which in my case is about 86 cents. So yeah, there's a slight cost to it, but hey, it's a passive income, and it's something I don't have to pay attention to. I just invest it, let it go on its way. The only thing I have to worry about is a charge off or someone being late, but the company handles all that stuff. The ultimate goal for this year, at least for 2024, is to put 2 $1,000 loans into Prosper.com, and I'm gonna leverage the money coming from the t-shirts into the lending side of things, because eventually I do want to get probably like a laundromat or a car wash or something like that. Maybe start a mailbox business. I don't know. There's many things I want to do, including buying empty parcels of land that's undeveloped and selling it. But all of this takes capital. So right now with the t-shirt business, I'm getting about $200 a month. I am getting some custom jobs from some co-workers who asked me to do some custom stuff for them, so I'm working on that as well. But I'm not expanding quicker than I need to. I still want to get a business credit card, working at getting that. And once I can do that, I could slowly expand my company, because I don't want to be too quick on the expansion and then get myself underwater in terms of debt and stuff like that. I learned my lesson with debt. I got myself out of debt about 2 years ago, and it took a really long time and a lot of money. So I know people who know how to use debt to make their money. Rich Dad Poor Dad author, he does that. He says like $2 billion in debt. but he uses that to buy a bunch of properties. The properties are cash flow. That's the key thing, is cash flow. That's what I want to have in my business. I want to have guaranteed cash flow. Cash flow that's passive, that I don't have to do anything. I don't have to actively work. I don't have to put on my boots like I'm doing now. Put on my boots and then go to work. My t-shirts are pretty simple. Like the plants t-shirts, I had actually paid a designer off of Fiverr to design the shirts. The first one, you know, it's cool, but I had a lot of empty space in it. If you want to just let you know, the plant shirts, those have carnivorous plants on it. Your Venus flytraps, your sundews, your pitcher plants. I'm a collector of pitcher plants and other carnivorous plants because they have one thing in common with me: I love meat. So yeah. And while I'm jabbering, if you want, please click that subscribe button, hit that little bell to get an alert for the next Traffic Therapy. Once I get 50 followers, I can do live and probably do a little, you know, back and forth with people out there. I do talk about investing a lot. My investing strategy is always passive investing, dividend investing. On my Instagram, Average Jaws Investor, I talk a lot about like how to get $500 from a certain stock, and it's pretty simple. And then if you want to follow me, I also have my other Instagram account, my company account, glitchyvisions_co. Take a look at that, add that, follow that. All my new t-shirt designs, I put it directly onto that website, onto the Instagram. And then on the Facebook, I got Glitchy Visions. The profile picture is of an anime female wearing one of my Godzilla t-shirts, the Team Godzilla t-shirt. Sorry, bumpy roads. Nearing the second leg of my traffic therapy session. The 105, one of the worst freeways in LA. Fucking A, you stupid shit. Sorry, adult language. Investing strategy is always passive income, dividends, but in later episodes, probably tomorrow on my way to work, we'll talk about how to get $10 from a stock, because I believe people need to learn how to crawl before they can run. And $500 coming from any stock at any time, it's always going to be in the hundreds of thousands of dollar range. So there's very few stocks where it's not going to be $100,000, hundreds of thousands of dollars. So I'll do a little tutorial one of these days. Show you the equation I use that I found after years of digging through YouTube and through books. It's pretty accurate. A lot of the Instagram peoples use it. And I kind of get annoyed when they start with the $1,000 mark, because a lot of people, average Joes like you and I with a 9 to 5, the average knowledge of investing and how to invest, they are not going to be able to jump at that $500 figure right away. So stay tuned tomorrow for Traffic Therapy with Glitchy Visions. As always, I am Glitchy, the lead chingon. And when I sign off on my other channels, I always say this: may your income be passive and your dividends massive. This is Glitchy Visions signing off, encouraging you to like and follow. Click that subscribe button, like and follow, click that bell. Every morning I will be doing traffic therapy